The coming field of awakening is for you to be awakening to the sacred love. It would be a very unique journey into costless love consciousness and awakening through 3 timeless experiences of the sacred. Costless love literally is an experience of love that simply arises from within you. It flowers towards everyone, a stranger, a family member, a homeless person, a mountain, a tree, an animal. It just flowers. It doesn't distinguish as this is mine and this is not mine. The sacred love, this costless love, can arise anywhere, on the street, in the mountains, in the hills, by the ocean, in a conversation, in a prayer, or in a dance. This costless love simply flowers unprovoked. It arises without any effort. Through this portal of costless love, you enter God consciousness. You will see the universal intelligence as an all-encompassing field of consciousness. You will see that all that exists is sacred. You will see the universal intelligence as your personal divine. These 3 dimensions open to you when there is activation of the heart sensory neurons and a corresponding activation in certain regions of the brain. These are massive dimensions of consciousness that will get awakened in you during the field of awakening.
Hey everyone, my name is Alina. I am here at the amazing, beautiful Upaya Retreat Center, and I wanted to tell you guys a little bit about the Get Your Shit Together retreat. So lucky and grateful to have been able to go to the last one last month in January. It's only been 3 weeks and I have already seen immense change. My parents tell me almost every day how much I've changed for the better. I am manifesting my dream life. I'm becoming the person who I've always wanted to be but always been too scared to or put excuses. It's amazing, to say the least. It is amazing. It is the one thing that if I could share with everyone, I would share this. It's hosted by the amazing Amy Joy. She is my beautiful friend and mentor, and I am so immensely grateful for her, for teaching me all of this, for giving me all the tools, the new tools in my toolbox. Retreat is all about oneness and growth, personal growth, spiritual growth, and about manifesting the life that you want, becoming the person you want to be. So yeah, this is something that is interesting to you. It is here at Upaya. There's amazing food. 7 people who were complete strangers and turned them into a family who adores each other in 6 days. Amazing. I talk to those people every day. I have so much love for them because we grew together and we learned together. So if this is something that you would like to do, if this is something that's calling you, please go. It will change your life. I know it has changed mine, and everyone who came has changed forever.
Are you ready to get your shit together? Isn't that what we are all truly trying to do? In this fun, life-hack-full show, we will learn together how to navigate this roller coaster called life. We, as glorious messy humans, can sit in the proverbial third car, grumpy and bored, or in the front of the roller coaster having the time of our lives. What do you choose? In this show, you can expect meaningful content and practical takeaway tools to make life easier and exceptionally more joyful. There will be epic guests who already love their lives, allowing them to share their get your shit together tips and words of wisdom. Life is too long and too short to not love your life. Welcome to Get Your Shit Together Live with Amy Joy. Hello and welcome to Get Your Shit Together Live with Amy Joy, and I'm your host, Amy Joy. Happy Thursday and congratulations on your abundance. I want you to take a look around right now and see really see how abundant you really, really, truly are. I first heard about doing this, congratulations on your abundance, going around seeing that in everyone and in myself through this amazing human named Matt Kahn. And he went around for, I don't know how long, but every time he would see someone, he would think in his mind, congratulations on your abundance. Congratulations on your abundance. And he would just see that and think that throughout the day. And one day he was about to go in front of a bunch of people, and someone came up to him. And it was the biggest crowd he'd ever had the privilege of speaking in front of. And someone came up to him and said, congratulations on your abundance. And we need to notice. We get to notice how abundant we really are. There's a program out there that wants us to think we're not. It's not true. Simply not true. So congratulations on your abundance. I am feeling super abundant today. We have the amazing Nikki Leigh on the show. She is an actor, a philanthropist. I always have trouble with that word, philanthropist. She is a podcast host. She is many things, and she is fierce and amazing. And I'm super excited to talk about how to live and be confident in this life, in this 3D life that we get to share every day. And stay tuned to the end for mantra magic and meditation moment. It's always a life hack full show. Thank you for spending your very precious time with us today. It means so much to us. All right, you know what time it is. It's time to change your state, elevate. All right, so this is where we take 2 minutes to change our state from wherever we are to even more joy. Basically, we go from crappy to happy, or happy to happier. And what I want to share with you today is this something called hookup. And I've been sharing a lot in the last few episodes, things I've been learning from Donna Eden. She is a master energy healer, and I'm fascinated with what she has to share, because as beings of light, as we learned last week with Brian Richards, we are beings of light. And so everything that we do, it matters, and the energy is flowing, and we need to manipulate it in a way where it's flowing properly. Okay. And so a lot of the things on this show that we learn is about little hacks like this. And so this is another one. So we're going to breathe for a minute, because breathing always helps shift our state. So we're going to breathe in, hold at the top, and then exhale and make that ah sound. It just helps. And breathe in again. And exhale. And one more time, breathe in again. And exhale. And then we're going to put our finger here on the center of our eyebrows, on our third eye, and in our belly buttons. Okay. I know it's a little weird, but who cares? We do weird and wonderful things here. And you're going to kind of just push in and pull up. And you're going to say, thank you for my abundance. Or you're going to say some kind of affirmation, some kind of beautiful thing, and you're going to lock that in. Do I fully understand that? I don't. But I know I feel better after I do it. So this is why I share it with you. So breathe and then hook up and say, thank you for my abundance. It's a fact. We are abundant. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is lacking. We have all that we need inside. So that's it. All right. Now I am super excited to get our shit together. I always love learning and interviewing people that are so fierce and so young. All the things that she's done in her life already, it's wild. Listen to this. Nikki Leigh is a dynamic and successful actress, model, and influencer known for her commitment to mental health advocacy and philanthropy. Education and lifelong learning has always been a primary passion. She graduated cum laude with a degree in sociology from California State University, Fullerton. Nikki's diverse career began with hosting on Sirius XM and includes notable roles in TV series like 2.5 Men and films such as The Wedding Ringer, starring Kevin Hart and Josh Gad. Nikki has traveled to 33 countries, woo-hoo, connecting with cultures and gathering healthy habits. Passionate about inspiring others, she uses her platform to promote healthy lifestyle choices and helps others focus on gratitude and positive thinking after her wildly successful IG live show called Positivity Time, coined by her audience. Nikki believes in walking the walk and talking the talk. I love that. Taking action, crossing continents, and making a significant impact as a role model. Her authenticity and dedication to mental well-being, a healthy body, and spirituality shine through her advocacy efforts, encouraging her followers to prioritize self-care and positivity in their lives. This is why she's on the show. Her newest venture is her new longevity podcast called Longevity Junkie, with a Y, with her co-host, Dr. Buck Joffrey. By bringing together a doctor's education, a passion for longevity, and the willingness to guinea pig, this podcast allows Nikki's hands-on approach to health and passion to come alive. Put your hands together for the amazing Nikki Leigh. Girlfriend, you have done amazing things in this world already. Congratulations on your abundance.
Thank you. Congratulations on your abundance. This is such a cool job.
I receive with love and gratitude.
Of course. Good.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me. Thank you for being interested.
Yay. So what I love to start is, and I know I didn't warn you, but I'd love you to just check in with the audience real fast and share anything else that you would love them to know about you and what you're about, other than what I just read in your bio.
Oh, well, I feel like it sums it up pretty well. I mean, just that honestly, I'm a work in progress, and it has been a journey, and I'm so grateful to also be connecting with my spiritual side. And I have been doing a lot of traveling to do that. And yeah, this year has definitely been a year of self-mastery for me. So as I speak with you today, I am still learning about myself, and new things will probably come out of my mouth that I wasn't ready to say, but I'm excited to just go for it. And I feel like that's the attitude I've had all year so far. Well, kind of my whole life, just to go for it.
Love that. I have the same drive. I was born with a flame under my butt, and there's just no other way about it. It's just go. And I saw you in Norway. It made my heart so happy to watch you walking in the streets there. Mm-hmm. Travel's my favorite, literally my favorite thing to do. And so, yeah, I live that as well. But why do you do what you do?
Oh my God, what part?
Well, let me ask you this. What is the most blissful part about who you are, who you be in the world?
Honestly, my most blissful part is the opportunities that keep coming my way to travel. And then through that travel, all the amazing people I meet. And I am I'm solo like 90% of the time. So it's like, I have the opportunity to sit next to people and have conversations and learn about them or learn about new things in the world. And because I'm always so excited about things like that, I feel like the universe keeps giving them to me because I just keep bragging about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So it fills the cup I want up. Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Say that again.
It fills the cup I want up.
And that is totally possible.
Yeah.
Right. We're taught that isn't real. It's something out here that's impossible to have. And it's not true.
Yeah. No,
I love that. I love that you're living your best life and you're enjoying every moment. We have a saying here on Get Your Shit Together. It says this: gratitude is the rocket ship to joy.
Yeah. Gratitude's everything.
It really is. It changes your state in a nanosecond.
100%. And I literally write in my gratitude journal in the morning and in the evening. And I did it every single day for so long. Like, I mean, at least 5 years, that I ended up publishing my own. So I have my own gratitude journal on Amazon. Just
Do you really? What's it called?
Well, it's called Positivity Time.
Okay, love it.
Yeah, and then if you just type in my name, like Nikki Leigh, after, then it should pop up. It's black with. I wish I. Oh,
Positivity Time. Positivity Time. Get your copy.
Yeah.
Super important to be grateful. I actually have mine here.
Yeah.
I use the self journal, but right here it says today I'm grateful for. That's how it starts.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah, it's by my bedside. I was like, where is it? Because I have everything else around me, and I'm like, oh, it's by my bedside. So
nice. What are you grateful for right now?
My dog.
Nice. What's your dog's name?
Cody. He's sitting on my feet right now. He has this poor little cone on because he had teeth taken out, and so the poor little guy's been in this cone, and he's like, I am ready to get out of it, and I feel so bad. But he's so patient with it, and he's just, honestly, he has taught me so much patience. It's incredible. So it's just like,
they're master teachers, our fur babies. Those of you in the audience, what are you thankful for right now? If you can communicate on Facebook in the chat, I would love to hear. We would love to hear what you're grateful for right now, because gratitude is the rocket ship to joy.
Mm-hmm.
Fastest way out of suffering. Fastest way.
I found that if I do 10 things I'm grateful for, like, and I mean 10, and sometimes it gets hard to get to 10, like, not in the sense of there's not enough things to be grateful for, but focus, like, to stay focused for 10 things. I'm like, and so, but true. It's like I get to like 6, 7, and then I'm just like, more, or something distracts me. So I've noticed, really, if I get to 10, then a whole thing shifts. And if I write it down, even better.
Oh, super important to write it down. Do you know why writing it down makes a difference?
I mean, there's so many ways we learn. So
it rewires the brain more efficiently, quicker. You'll remember things. It's and not typing.
No.
Like the physical pen and paper.
Oh my God, girl, you have no idea. Like, me and pens and paper, I feel like it's too much sometimes. I don't understand how kids nowadays, or anybody nowadays, honestly, because some people go back to school or go and learn things, how they can learn on a computer like efficiently, like I feel I do when I write or have a book or have paper, and I don't know, it's so different. And maybe, the kids of the next generations are going to have a better acclimating opportunity in learning with these screens and stuff. But like, I'm not kidding. It's not my jam. It is not how I work.
If I want it to stick, I have to write it down.
Mm-hmm.
If I only need it for the moment, well, then I can do it other ways. But if I need it to stick, I have to write it down. So write this down, everybody at home. Gratitude is the rocket ship to joy. Because tomorrow you're going to say, oh, Nikki and Amy had this really cool quote. What was it? Something about gratitude, right? No, write it down. Gratitude is the rocket ship to joy. And the way I reprogram myself is I put Post-its all over my house. And
you have no... Like, I literally have my Post-its like all over right now. I'm not kidding.
Amazing.
I'm not kidding. Here's another color. Like, I'm not joking.
Within arm's reach? No way.
That's what I'm saying. It's everywhere. Like
this is how we reprogram.
And like, they're everywhere. That's why I was surprised my gratitude journal wasn't next to me, because I have every other dang journal and every other pad of paper around me right now.
That's amazing. So today we want to talk about how to be confident in life.
Yes.
What are some nuggets about that? Because clearly you have that. And because you have that, you get to teach us. You get to share that wisdom with us. So I would love to know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first of all, I want to thank you for saying that and seeing that in me, because to be confident has taken literally my whole life.
Wow.
And I think that's like, people are going to be like, I don't believe that, but it's so true. I learned that I didn't even have self-worth. And I didn't even think that was something I had to worry about, because I mean, everyone, would look at me and be like, that would have been the last thing that I said you would be struggling with. And it has been something that I have literally had to work for, and realize that I am worthy, and that I, just because things happen to me, well, I actually like to say they happen for me, even if, but even when tragedies or things like that happen, like I can say, because of my gratitude practice for many, many years, I am so good at seeing the silver lining of it, or seeing the lesson in it, and not being so mad about it. Honestly, I used to be like mad when things happen to me. I think when we don't know, we don't grow up with lessons like that, or at least most people don't have amazing parents that do things like that. They might be amazing in other ways, but like not in the sense of helping somebody really cultivate that confidence. So I've taken it on as an adult lesson, and it's been something that and I still continue to work on, honestly, because I have learned that most of my life I've been doing things for other people.
Yeah.
And I've been doing it to make other people like me, or try to like me, or whatever. And it doesn't always work. And then you're like, well, I don't even know where to go. And once I started to realize that I was lacking this abundance of self-worth and confidence, that I started to feel really lonely, but I deep down already felt lonely. I just didn't know that that's what I was feeling, And I just started to try and tap into what I actually like, and which is crazy to think that has been the hardest thing for me, to figure out what I actually like.
Well, the reason is because you were pleasing everyone else. So when did you have time to see what you like?
Yeah,
that's what ends up happening when you're a people pleaser. If you're a people pleaser, put a 1 in the chat.
Yeah.
I don't think we're the only ones. I grew up with that program.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was the hardest thing ever. And I was bullied. Like I've actually been bullied up until currently, to be honest. And that's really been something to navigate my whole life. And when I was younger, not having any confidence, not having any self-worth, and not having that trust within myself, or just being afraid, simply put, being afraid to be authentically me. Yeah. Like being so afraid, because I was already getting bullied, that I was like, well, shit, like if I show what I like, that's probably not cool enough. Right. And kids are ruthless, and kids will it's all about like what's trending, what's popular. And it felt like, well, that can't be me. So I had this whole formative years and beyond of never really having a tribe that lasted. I had tribes that would stick around, but it was really interesting why they stuck around. They were all like very selfish reasons on the other part, and here I am trying to build foundation of like lasting relationships. And I've had so many friend groups dissolve or become like really toxic to me. And I had to let them go. Like I literally had to let them go. So and then you become your own, like your lone soldier. And that's, I feel like, where the confidence starts to build. But that's when you have practices such as, such as gratitude, such as writing down what you're grateful for and what you see that your strengths are, and focusing in on that, and not being afraid to, because I feel if you've had conditioning like what we've talked about our whole life, then you're afraid to shine. You're afraid to be you. And that has been a constant like thing I have to remind myself. Like, it's okay to shine. You should shine bright. Everyone should shine bright. I feel I'm always championing other people. Like if they have anything, I'm like, good for you. Or I'm just like so excited for people who have any confidence and or just say what they feel, do what they want. Like these things seem so easy and like duh, obvious.
Right?
But it's actually like it's been my hardest thing. So that's been really crazy to think that. But through gratitude and paying attention to when I actually choose something that I like. Like if I want to go to a place and like for instance, I love skiing and I go skiing by myself all the time, looking for my ski people if anyone if anyone skis. And but it's been a solo mission because like I haven't found those people yet. And I had this opportunity to go to Jackson Hole and stay at a really beautiful hotel. And I was like, oh my gosh, but I'm going to be going like alone again, you know? And this freaked me out. And so I had to, I don't know, I just kind of kept putting it off, but knowing I was going to go in the back of my mind. But I had to pay attention that this was something I wanted to do. I love to ski. I wanted to go to a new place, then try skiing. And I wanted to be at this beautiful hotel. I love being in the snow. I love being surrounded by mountains. So having all these wants and desires that I know I love, I have to pay attention to that and see all the beauty and magic that unfolds. That's actually where like it starts to really lock in for me because I was nervous on the plane and all these things. And like, I sat next to this really awesome person and they were like, oh, well, who are you with? And I'm like, oh, it's just me. Like, it's just me and my skis. And they're like, oh, well, we're staying here. And I was like, oh, well, I'm literally the hotel right next to you. And they're like, well, I have a driver. Come with me. So it was like, then I popped in and I hung out with this person and we drove there. I got a cool, fun, like free ride, but also very cool person with me. And then they introduced me to their friends. And like every now and then throughout the week that I was there, I would be able to meet up with them. And it was just like seeing these really beautiful magic moments come together because I did something that I enjoyed and I wanted. And I feel that strengthens your confidence in your decision making and sticking to what you know you love. And yeah, it's through these practices I feel my confidence has definitely grown.
Amazing. So if you have your pen and paper, write down, follow the bliss.
Yes.
Right? Follow the bliss. She followed her bliss and magic. Magic happens when you follow your bliss. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. It's not selfish.
And I used to think that.
Right?
Hardcore.
We're told we're selfish if we do things that we like instead of what everyone else wants us to do. It's hogwash. It's a lie. So follow the bliss, follow the bliss, follow the bliss. You're allowed to like what you like. Write that next to it.
Yeah. You're allowed to
like what I like. It doesn't matter if anybody else likes it.
Yeah.
You're allowed to like it.
And newsflash, honestly, I know we say it doesn't matter if anyone else likes it, but there's like billions of people in this world. There's at least one other person that likes the same thing you do. So you're not alone either way, right?
No, we can't be alone. It's impossible. We're all connected. It's just the way it is.
Exactly.
But here's what I want to ask you. So how do you know that you're worthy now?
I know that I'm worthy now because I'm able to go through life with a little more ease. And I feel when you're not worthy or when you're always searching to find out like what's okay, it kind of, you find speed bumps a lot more. You know, when you're not sure and you're not following the bliss, you know, and what you like and what feels good, you run into more obstacles. So even if I am stressed out or there's a lot going on or whatever, which is I'm currently in right now, I still have moments that I find ease and I'm like, okay, especially when I meditate. Like meditation, I will be like, no, I got to check out. I have to meditate or I will burn out right now, you know? And also the more that each day that I wake up, I'm able to find new crazy magical things that come my way. And I wouldn't be worthy if I wasn't getting all these beautiful opportunities or meeting beautiful people or getting all these great like people who see me in a way that is of worth.
Yeah. What if we're worthy because we exist?
No, yeah, exactly. But we don't most people don't get told that as a kid.
Of course they don't. This is why I do the show.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I do the retreats. This is why I do because we're fed so many lies. But
and we're worthy. And I remember hearing that when like the chances of you being here, like you, me and you, like just this in this flesh, this body at this time is like, I don't know, 1 in like 2 million or 2 billion, something like that, because there's like one little sperm going after one egg and there's like billions of eggs and only one creates you.
Yeah.
So even once I heard that, I was like, my whole mind just like exploded. And I was just, oh my gosh. So I am the one that is getting the opportunity to live or have this, depending on how spiritual everyone is here, like having this physical experience, in a spiritual world.
Absolutely.
And
I like to use this analogy because it brings it home. If you at home, I want you to visualize if you had a son or a daughter and all they could do was lay in bed. All they could do was lay there all day. You had to feed them, change them. They couldn't talk. They couldn't hear. All they could do is lay there. Would they be enough? Of course they would.
That's really touching.
They are enough because they exist. And so are you.
Yeah.
This is the biggest thing. I'm so glad we're talking about it because it's the biggest thing, Nikki, that I deal with in my coaching and in the healings that I do. 99.9% of the time, it's about the story and program that I'm not enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's crap.
Mm-hmm.
We are all the same light. We talked about light at the beginning. Someone said this and I thought it was like, yes, my whole soul was like, that's it. We all have the same light. We are the same exact light, all of us. We're just in different stages of recognizing it. So if I'm complete in my light and you're complete in your light, and I can look around at anybody I meet and go, oh, you're divine. You're complete. Just because they exist, they're enough.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing we have to do or be to be more enough. That is never in question.
Yeah.
But there's cause and effects from things we do and things we think, but has nothing, in my humble opinion, in the world according to Amy, we are enough because we exist. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't need validation, which is what we're always searching for, especially with social media and things like that. That's just put a magnifying glass on the seeking validation. How many likes, how many this, how many comments, who cares about me? And it's like, it's so we put our highlight reel of our life up there. And that's not what people are mostly dealing with. So it gets lost. A lot of people don't benefit from social media, which is one reason why I try and be more on the side of, gratitude and positive messages, and mental health is like declining because there's not enough of it. So I really try and make sure that my mission here is to really touch people and make a difference in their life, to realize that they are enough and that it starts with them and they can bring the positivity within them. They just maybe need a little push or a little reprogramming, but like, I'm here to definitely help that and kind of be the anchor. Like, you can always come back to me. I'll always have something like to share with you about positivity or gratitude or just something to help you. Yeah.
It's so important. And there's something called entrainment. And when you're at a high frequency, you help raise the frequency of other people. And if we're below 200, according to Dr. David Hawkins' chart from 0 to 1,000, if we're below 200 in vibration, we're in fear and guilt and shame and anger and desire. Not desire like I'd like that. No, I must have it. That's the drug, you know, the alcohol and the abuse of that stuff. Any addictions. And so as soon as you're above 200, now you're into calm and acceptance and gratitude, and you're into bliss and peace, and woof, it's a different experience.
Oh, it's
completely a totally different experience when you're in gratitude than if you're not in gratitude.
Yeah, very true. Yeah.
And most of us are taught to be victims, right? But life is happening for you, and everything is here to help you. And when you know that,
mm-hmm.
and you know there's nothing you got to do or be to be enough,
mm-hmm.
then you can be confident because you're enough.
Yeah. And then just follow the bliss.
Follow the bliss.
Mm-hmm.
Please follow the bliss. Right now, everybody take a deep breath in and out. Whenever you need to figure something out, breathe and wiggle your ass.
Ooh,
and it helps you think. And so breathe in again. I'm serious. And then exhale, and ask yourself, ask your higher self, the one that's not tapped into all the programming here in the 3D, and say, what do I love? What is one thing I love? What is something that brings me bliss? And ask for it, and then write it down. Write it down right now. Take a moment. You're here, you're watching this anyways. Take a minute and ask yourself that excellent question, because when we ask ourselves an excellent question, guess what we get?
Excellent
answer. Because there's a little guy or girl up there that's sorting through the files, and they have to find the answer.
Cute.
But if we're asking a crap question like, why me? Then it's looking for an answer too, and it's going to find one.
That's
so
good.
We have an opportunity to ask an excellent question right now. So what is your bliss? So my bliss is travel, and I'm headed to Italy.
Are you? When?
So excited. Oh my gosh. So yes, I leave in a couple days.
I love that.
I'm just so excited. Because I'm going by myself too. I'm going to see some people I know over there, but most of the time I'll be by myself, and I get to meet so many cool people and flow and follow my nose. And so that's mine. But what's yours? Put it in the chat. I would love to know. What is your bliss? What is your bliss? What is your bliss? Please, please, please tell us your bliss. And most important, that you know what your bliss is. And then ask another excellent question. What else is my bliss?
Keep asking.
What would you say right now to what is your bliss?
Honestly, love is my bliss. And my brother's getting married in a week, and so I am so excited for him. Oh my gosh. And then after that, I do my other bliss. What else do I love? I love traveling. So I'm literally going from his wedding straight to LAX, and I'm flying to Kenya.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're doing the speaking tour with David Fagan?
Yeah.
He's amazing. I was looking into doing that last year, actually. Oh, so cool. So are you excited about that?
I am, but I am stressing out because I feel like I put so much pressure on myself, and I really want to make an impact with these kids. I want to I want to touch them in a way that's not for me being remembered, but for them to just feel good about themselves and have something life-changing, to be able to just be confident in the world and really be themselves and follow that bliss. And
how are you going to teach them to be themselves?
Well,
by being yourself.
Well, there you go. I'm trick question.
Your amazing self, Nikki. Oh, it's going to be great. You just enjoy it. Follow the bliss there too.
Yeah.
You're amazing. I've seen enough I've seen enough to know your heart and your intention. And that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Nikki has a new podcast. It's called Longevity Junkie. So go check that out. It's super fun. I listened to part of one the other day. It was super good. You had me laughing.
Good.
And, yeah, super good. And if you want to follow Nikki on Instagram right here, Miss Nikki Leigh, go check her out. She is the voice for positivity.
Yes,
for sure. Tell me a little bit more about your podcast. What's it about? Why?
Well, my biggest passion besides traveling really is health and making sure that I'm living the healthiest life, whether it be mentally, emotionally, physically, and just having longevity within my life. I plan to have a family and do all these things, and I can't really enjoy it for the length that I want to if I'm not taking care of myself. So that's been a huge passion of mine my whole life. And I really wanted to bring information to the people. And, there's so much out there, but like there's too much out there where there's a lot of fake, and there's, there's much more fake, and there's only some real sprinkled in it. So I got together with a doctor friend of mine, and I was like, hey, I need your credibility and your scientific expertise. And I really think that, merging us gives the listeners really a realistic and digestible approach to longevity and health, because they have me there, really asking the questions that the majority are asking, as opposed to if it was just an expert doctor versus a doctor. And so I really help ground it. And also, I'm willing to be the guinea pig. I'm so happy to be a guinea pig. And so I have literally traveled around the world to do different things.
Wow.
And I bring it to the people. And and so we're only getting started. We have a new episode every Monday, and they're all so informative and yet so entertaining. And it's a lot of fun. I'm so grateful to be in this chapter of my life with that.
Thank you for doing that, because we need truth. We need the truth, and we need direction.
Mm-hmm.
And it is, if we don't have our health, we don't have anything. My dad just went through how we almost lost him last week, and he ended up needing a pacemaker, and it was probably the longest day of my life. As he was in a 2-hour surgery turned into 7, and it was up till 1 a.m. It was gnarly.
Wow.
And without health, we don't have anything. We don't have anything. And so taking care of ourselves is super important. Mm-hmm. So real quick, we only have 30 seconds, but what's a hack or some longevity junkie tip that you could give us right now?
Oh my gosh. Well, besides gratitude, which is always helpful. I'm definitely honest. I think honestly, water, just please hydrate yourself. And sleep, but water, there's get the right water,
This is Kangen water.
There you go. Kangen's great. Try and be more mindful of water. Don't do tap water unless you're in Norway or something, which is amazing. But just make sure that you're a little bit more picky on your water, and make sure you sleep. Honestly, definitely getting 8 hours of sleep is so helpful, and it allows you to download all the things that you want, that you're trying to learn throughout the day. The whole all night cramming is just not how we really learn. So at least get your sleep and drink and really hydrate.
Amazing. Thank you, Nikki. It's been so fun. Can you believe we're already out of time? So crazy.
No, wow. That's insane.
I know, but I'm going to have you on at the end for your nugget. We want to know your golden nugget. And right now it's time for Mantra Magic. Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you.
All right. So, sorry, Nikki. So this is where we do Mantra Magic, and I need some new ideas for mantras. And so I would love, love, love to connect with you. I want you to go to Amy at Amy Joy Coaching com. That's my email. And I would love to know what mantra you would love to be put to music. And send me your picture. And if I choose yours and do a mantra, I'll bring you onto the show with your photo and give you the credit. And it'll be fun. So please, in the subject line, put mantra magic and send me your mantras. Would love to enjoy that way of connecting with you. All right, here's your mantra for this week. Welcome to Mantra Magic. I'm here with Fernanda Goni, and here's your mantra for the week.
My breath connects me to life. My breath connects me to life. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. My breath connects me to life. My breath connects me to life. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
Make today glorious. Mwah. All right, your breath connects you to life. Breathe, 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 breathe. Amazing. Okay, it's time for meditation moment. Grab the kids, the grandkids, everybody in the house. All right, this is the part of the show where we take 5 minutes, 5 glorious minutes to bliss is what I call it. This is part of my bliss. It's called the Serene Mind Practice. And we're going to listen to Gary Malkin's music. He is graciously sharing it with us. He's a multi-Emmy winner composer and my dear friend. So take a minute, just take a seat wherever you are. Doesn't matter where. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. One more. Nice. And now I want you to close your eyes and just notice. Just notice your breath. Notice how it enters your nostrils. How it feels going into your lungs. How it feels coming back out. And breathe. Now I want you to notice, how are you feeling right now? Honestly. Are you feeling crappy? Are you feeling happy? Don't make it right or wrong, good or bad, just notice. And breathe. And now I want you to notice what thoughts are floating through your mind right now. Are they thoughts of the future? Are they more thoughts of the past? Or are you right here now? Again, don't make it right or wrong, good or bad. Just notice. And breathe. And now I want you to visualize a flame burning right in front of your eyes. See the golds, the whites, the yellows, the reds, the oranges. Just notice. And now I want you to slowly slide that flame right into the middle of your head. And watch it flicker there. And breathe. And with your hands on your heart, I want you to think of one thing you are so grateful for. It brings a smile to your face. And while you're basking in the joy of that, I will be sending you an energetic activation. Know that it is sent with love. This is called a Diksha. And all you have to do is set the intention to receive. With a deep breath in and exhale. Slowly wiggle your fingers and toes. Blink your eyes a little. Come back into the room. Come back into the room. And now we're going to have Nikki come back. She's going to give us our beautiful nugget. Welcome back, Nikki. How was that for you?
Oh my gosh, that was lovely. I was grateful. I'm always grateful whenever there's a meditative moment. So that was exactly what I just shouted it out to myself. I was like, I'm so grateful that we have this 5 minutes right now.
Yay, amazing.
Yes.
So great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And it's something we can do throughout the day. It's 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes.
True.
Whew, to get present to right here, right now. There's nothing wrong right here, right now. We're just breathing. We're here. We're existing. We're enough because why? We exist.
We exist. Exactly.
We exist. That is enough. So what is your nugget? Here's the question. If you are on a mountaintop and you had 8.5 billion people, whatever the population of the world is, at the foot of the mountain, there was a good stereo speaking system, obviously, and they could all hear you and they were paying attention.
Right.
What would be the one thing you would share?
I would share that stop looking for the answers outside of yourself and go within. That the way to truly having an amazing life that's tailor-made just for you is to really follow what makes your heart sing. And don't worry about what other people think, because they're most of the time not even thinking about you. And they're worried about themselves, just like you're worried about yourself. And what are other people thinking? They're probably thinking the exact same thing. So just focus on yourself. And through that authenticity, you will be a light. And we are already lights, but to be able to actually shine your authentic light, I think attracts even more and really allows there to be you to be a lighthouse for yourself and for others.
Well, thank you for being a light in this world, Nikki. Thank you for all you do, all you be. And it's noticed and appreciated. I see you, I honor you, and I love you so much.
You too.
Thank you. Please reach out to Nikki at Instagram, Miss Nikki Leigh. She has cool giveaways. So check that out. I was like, wow, that's amazing. So check out her stuff there. She's fun. You're fun.
Thank you.
You're a lot of fun. And then go.
No one, girl.
Thank you very much. And Longevity Junkie with a Y, Junkie with a Y. Go check that out. Learn how you can live longer and with more joy and ease. And remember the follow your bliss. That's the other nugget for today. Follow your bliss.
Definitely.
Remember that together we vibrate higher. And that, my friends, changes the world. We'll see you next week. Besos. Mwah. Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching Get Your Shit Together live with Amy Joy. If you'd like to follow us, you can on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Amy Joy Coaching. Appreciate so much your likes, comments, and shares. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, please reach out. We'll see you next time.